The following program is for adult audiences only.
Hey, this is Alonzo Bowden, and you are listening to Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony.
Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony.
How's it going, everyone?
And everyone, how's it going?
This is Johnny.
And this is Anthony, and it's fucking cold outside.
It's cold inside.
Well, you see, we gotta wear parkas now. We're conditioning our fucking show to be we're gonna move it to Alaska. So that's what we're gonna do. We gotta be fucking wearing parka jackets. So if you hear that on the microphone, it's just the fact that I'm literally dressed like a fucking Eskimo. So
Move Siberia something, I don't know.
it's fake fur though. Yeah, I'm not an asshole. So there you go. I'm pretty sure it's human hair. That's what I got on the jacket. So there you go.
Oh, I mean, if you wear a puffy jacket, you should be okay no matter what.
I got the fuzz up here. You see that?
Wow.
Genuine drifter hair
Fake fur.
that I cut off.
Fashioned into a jacket.
Literally 3 weeks ago, I got a guy. I scalped him good down by the fucking the
He had
9
weird
beads
colored hair.
burrito. Well, have you ever seen a hobo drifter? They got weird hair. It's all that standing in the sun and shit they do. He didn't need it. It was getting cold. It was the end. He wasn't going to survive the year. We'll just fucking get him out of here.
Speaking of puffy jackets, man plunges 9 stories from New Jersey high-rise, lands on BMW, and survives.
Fuck yeah, because he had a puffy jacket on?
That's funny. One of the witnesses says, I was thinking, thank God, it probably helped that he had a puffy jacket on. Yeah.
9 stories, dude. Fuck yeah.
If he hadn't had that puffy jacket on, he would have surely been dead.
Well, the human brain has to come up with evidence. Either that or he's a fucking superhero. So what are we going to go with? Like, all right, well, there is a God, and he really cares that this guy's alive or not. Or it was this fucking jacket.
Yeah.
Can't fucking fall out of a building.
Yeah, I guess he jumped, according to the witnesses inside the building.
For what, like to commit suicide?
Yep. He had no reason to be in the building. No one knew who the fuck he was. He just jumped out the window.
Doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Why would you put on your jacket before a suicide?
I mean,
maybe
it was cold
point?
Walking up to the building. I don't know.
What's the point? Like, come on.
Why you just go naked? He didn't really need clothes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm gonna kill myself, I'm not gonna like bend down to tie my shoe first. Like, who gives a shit, right? You're gonna die. Right?
Man, I kind of wish he didn't have a jacket because his arm was fucking just
destroyed.
Yes.
Is there a video?
Yeah, it was just fucking hanging there, dude. It was like behind him and under him, and it was all fucked up, dude. I kind of wanted to see what it looked like, just hanging there.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, do you put a beanie on? Like, it's cold outside. I gotta get going. Jump out this fucking window. I don't know.
I don't know either, but
if it was, why not dress like you're going surfing? That's funnier, right? If you're gonna kill yourself, it's like fucking 10 degrees outside. You're wearing board shorts and fucking flip flops. All right, man. Sunglasses. I don't know.
And why don't you just wear what you can be buried in?
Better yet, why don't you fucking make a day of it? Dress like a chef. Fucking do whatever. I don't know. Dress up in a costume. Fuck it.
Make an interesting obituary.
Yeah, it's your last Halloween, Jack. You gotta get dressed up. Fuck it. Dress up like a superhero. There you go. Dress up like fucking Batman, and then just he can't fly. It makes sense.
There you go.
Fucking smash into the car. But better yet, put the competing vehicles' fucking emblems all over you. Like, put fucking Volkswagen on you. Bam! Smash into the fucking Beamer.
BMW.
And there you go.
Have the BMW with the circle and a line through it.
Yeah, right. Fucking like Toyota4Life, and then just fucking jump into that car.
Speaking of New York, this is a story from the New York Times. It was posted today. I'm going to say that on every story now. So
the New York Times, aren't they like super cunts? Isn't most of the shit they write super cunty?
I think it all is, but whatever.
It's like the Huffington Post. Just super cunty things they write.
Well, YouTube put out a statement saying that they're going to take down every video that has any conflicting information with the COVID vaccine.
I dare a nigga to try.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
how many videos could they take down of ours? like how many?
Right.
We put up too many at this time. You're too late to the game. You're not gonna go back and watch all of our videos, are you?
Yeah.
Like, come on. And even so, some of our super old ones, even if they were gonna take them down, I mean, fuck it. At least I get the view off of it, right?
Yeah,
like,
right.
those are fucking 2 years old. Nobody's watching those.
But I'm gonna start naming where the shit came from, so they can't say, "Well, you just made that up."
Oh, with
Fuck you, I
the
did.
cite your source, fucking folks.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what. I'm always right, so that's your source.
It says Moderna, racing for profits, keeps COVID vaccine out of reach of poor. So they're only sending it to the richer nations. The poorer nations it's delayed, and they only send like a very marginal amount.
Well, I mean, I don't know. What the fuck does it matter? You don't need you don't need it though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Most poor people got a pretty fucking good immune system, you know, because they live in squalor. Like,
They live off expired beanie weenies. And
yeah, dude, they're living in the bush. Like, they're out there, dude. They gotta fucking fight animals and shit. Like, you gotta worry about all kind of shit. Healthcare. Come on, get the fuck out of here. Like, you just fucking suture that up yourself. You don't. When was the last time you seen a poor person with antibiotics? You haven't, dude. They're doing fine. I don't think they need it. I think the rich people are the only ones that need it because they're gated off. They're not exposed to the outs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I heard that one of them, I think it was Nordic countries, are restricting fucking one of the vaccines or something or other.
The Moderna.
Is that?
Yep, I read that too.
Why now? Fucking Vikings can't have it or something? What the fuck is that? Like,
Because there is cases where it's leading to pericarditis, which is inflammation of the heart muscle.
all fucking the old blue eyes. They're trying to blow up your fucking,
Yep.
trying to blow up your heart, blue eyes.
They're trying to kill my ancestors, fuckers.
They're done. They're done,
My
Johnny.
brethren.
That's it. I don't know if the vaccine, like, are they? I thought it was like they're not giving it out anymore. I thought everybody was gonna get it, got it, and we're good. Are we good?
I think that's how it should be.
I don't know.
If you're gonna get it, you haven't.
They keep bitching about like, oh, there's 700,000 deaths. There's 300 million people.
Yeah.
That's not even. That's a fraction of 1%. It's not even like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Get out of here. I don't care about that.
I was just talking the other day. If we left a quarter of the population, people think, "Oh my God, only a quarter of the population." Yeah, you know how many fucking people that still is?
Yeah, that's still fucking too many.
Yeah, for sure.
I was watching some fucking projections, and it's like by the year 2030, I can't cite this source because probably some dickhead fucking just writing shit down that I read and then
Some
just,
other dickhead is gonna say on the internet.
yeah, and then I say it like it's facts. That's what I do. I read shit from BuzzFeed, and I'm like, oh, this is real, and I'm gonna tell everyone about it, and I'm gonna argue to the point of violence this point that it wasn't mine to make in the first place. I really don't care, but it says
Some guy's kitten told him.
yeah, by like 2030, there's gonna be 10 billion people on the planet.
I'm not surprised.
And I was like, dude, come on, man. We gotta call it quits, guys. Jesus, too many.
Yeah.
Oh, did you hear about that fucking Elon Musk? Completely off topic. That Elon Musk is sending fucking 4 civilians to space
No.
on his next rocket. Yeah, I was super pissed off about it actually, because like I'm watching this thing. There's like a documentary on Netflix. You probably can't watch the whole thing without punching yourself in the face. But I was watching like the when you fucking put it on Netflix and it shows you like the little fucking tidbit of it.
Oh yeah.
And the one dude is just a super fucking average guy, and it pissed me off because to be like a civilian in space, that could be anyone. Why would you want it to be just like this fucking fat lazy shit? Like, why wouldn't you pick? Like, why didn't I get a call? You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like you still gotta be, astronauts go through training. Like, you're still gonna be up there. Like, you can't be fucking eating Cheetos, drinking Bud Lights and shit. Like, what are you doing up there? Like, why that guy? And he's like, oh, I've been wanting to go to space for 50 years or some shit. He's not a young guy. He's not in shape. Like, he's probably like fucking works at the DOT or some shit. Like, I don't know what this guy does. It's fucking irritating. And then there's another lady.
He's a door greeter at Walmart.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he does, but he doesn't deserve to go to space. That's what he doesn't. All right? And there's a lady, she's like, I fucking beat childhood cancer when I was 12, And because of that, I always knew I was going to go to space. Some stupid shit. Like, again, what does it matter if you're 35? That you were a real cool guy when you were 12. But, like, now, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what do you do now? She's like an EMT. Like, I'm a hero. Get the fuck out of here.
Make sure you take your puffy coats. That way, if it blows up, you be safe.
Yeah, there you go. I don't think any amount of, like, I beat cancer is going to stop you from stop this fucking spaceship from blowing up. But, fuck it. I think I'm just jealous, man. I'm super
right.
pissed off. Like, why was I not consulted?
Fucking asshole.
You know how many chemicals I take every fucking day? I'm a superhero. These motherfuckers just letting anybody go. Technically, even if you're an exceptional specimen, you can still be a civilian in space. Why'd you have to scrape the bottom of the fucking barrel? You know what I mean? Like, what? Middle America? Where'd you get this guy? Fucking Nebraska? Fuck this guy. Like, God damn it. Oh. I can't even watch the documentary because I'm so pissed off that I was not consulted. I own stock in Tesla, the cocksucker. I own Shiba Inu tokens. Elon, you fucking cock. Why didn't I get a letter or something? Hey, we're gonna do a fucking thing. You want to do it? I don't know. We need more tattooed, in shape guys on TV. That's my fucking problem. We can't just have all these fucking hayseeds just walking around. We gotta put a cap on that.
Funny that you say Elon, because Elon Musk just added 11 billion in wealth, dominating the world's richest list.
Of course he did. Of course he did. Just fucking Shiba Inu token rose 300% in a fucking day. Why? Because he posted a picture of his goddamn dog on Facebook. It's fucking ridiculous. You know what? Build another rocket, cocksucker, and put me on it. I'm tired of it. Like, what? I'm so pissed off I wasn't consulted, dude. They're sending William Shatner. What the fuck?
And he's scared as fuck.
Yeah, fucking William Shatner.
It's like I was Captain Kirk and I'm scared.
Again, why are we sending like a super old, unhealthy guy to space?
Yeah, he's
I don't
old as fuck.
understand. Like, it's not even that, like, he's super old, but he's still kind of in shape. He's not Arnold Schwarzenegger or something.
Yeah,
he's not Lou. Like, he's just fucking an old chubby guy, and you're gonna send him up to space. It doesn't make any sense.
Hasn't been in shape since he played Captain Kirk in the 60s.
Yeah, like, these fuckers have never watched anything on space travel. Like, your muscles atrophy. When they come back, they're gonna be sacks of pudding. Like, they're not gonna do anything up there.
They're
like,
pretty close already.
Yeah, like, you can't go from just like a flat sedentary lifestyle to be like, okay, now I'm gonna go into a zero gravity situation and just like live. No, you're not. You're gonna have a terrible time. I hope you do. I hope they all come back and they got sun cancer from the fucking solar flares and shit. Fuck all you people, goddammit. I'm just saying. I mean, but who knows? If they were just gonna get like, okay, this is what we're gonna do, like, this is middle America, we're gonna send like average fucking, you could still be an average, like a middle America, like a hometown hero. Send the high school fucking like quarterback or something that now he works at like an oil plant, so he's still like, you know, pretty ripped up, but like, you know, whatever. Send a mother of 3 who also does CrossFit. I'm just saying, you don't gotta send like this fucking trash up there. God damn it! Why don't you send some fucking McDonald's wrappers up there too? Just send some fucking like.
Well, you said the average American. The average American's a fat fucking slob.
Yeah,
so.
but we can't. I mean, the average American that deserves to go to space. You can't just send garbage. Why don't we just send hobos? Fuck it. Just there you go.
There you go.
Like, send them all on the same rocket. There you go. We'll just fucking populate space with a bunch of hobos. Why can't we get a manned mission to Mars? Just grab old dickhead with a sign. Hey, you're going to fucking Mars. There you go. He'll go.
Hey, want some food?
Yeah. You want some meth? You don't gotta give them real food. You want some drugs? They're in the rocket. Shoo shoo, and they go up there. You ever been to Mars, dude? It's just like being on meth. They'll be like, yeah, I'm going. I'm going to go.
He's like, yeah,
me.
I've been a couple times.
Yeah, how many people
I was just there yesterday.
If we went down to that train station in the middle of town, how many hobos do you think we could get to go to Mars? Probably 100. There's probably 100 down there.
Yeah.
Hang out at the fucking Stockman's on Wednesday at 1 in the morning. You would get 50 motherfuckers go to space.
Yeah.
If we're just sending anybody. It pissed me off. It seems like an honor. It seems like something notable for history, and we're just going to send a bunch of fucking so-and-sos up there. It doesn't make any sense to me. God damn it.
All right. On that note, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back to Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony in just a moment. But first, Anchor. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. What do you need to do? Just download the free Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started. That's ANCHOR.FM. And now, back to Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony.
And we're back.
Hope you enjoyed the commercial.
I had one other NASA-related story here. NASA has collected its first Mars sample, but it needs $4 billion, 10 years, and new technology to bring the rock to Earth.
Fucking dude.
So, like, what the fuck was the point of it then?
Yeah, we don't really need it. We don't really need it that bad.
Apparently not, if there was no contingency plan.
Well, I assume NASA is like any business in the fact that, like, when they started, they were like, yeah, dude, we're just going to do this shit forever. They didn't think that, they're going to shut you down. You guys aren't going to have money in 10 years.
I was listening to another underrated comedian, Chris Hardwick.
I've fucking heard his name.
Yep. He
I've heard from just now.
He did Singled Out back on MTV back in the day. It was a dating show, had Jenny McCarthy on it. He and Jenny hosted it. He does a show called At Midnight. He does The Talking Dead, which is the show after The Walking Dead every week where they talk about the show that just aired.
What a dick.
I love that guy.
Who does that show, though? Oh, we're going to talk about a show you just watched. And you can watch me talk about it. At least you just have to listen to me talk about a show. You guys can watch. You don't got to watch me. Speaking of comedians, Chappelle's got a new fucking special out.
Oh, nice.
Just hit Netflix. Haven't watched it, but it's supposed to be like his last one. So I feel like if I watched it, it would just make me sad. So I'm probably not going to watch it.
But I was listening to Chris Hardwick's CD. It's called Funcomfortable. It was really good. He's more the guy's really smart. He's really nerdy, so he has a lot of nerdy comedy. It was really good, but
I got a fucking phone. I don't know why I don't look these motherfuckers up when you're talking about them. I'm like, I could just look them up. That was don't worry, guys. Don't worry, whatever that was.
The show is live. But he made a really good statement in his special. If you have any kind of sense of comedy in your life and it's part of your personality, this quote is going to make 1,000,000% sense to you. Comedy is armor to protect us from the smoldering shit witch that is life sometimes.
I could go as far as to say that.
Absolutely accurate.
I don't know why he didn't change his stage name to Hard Dick, right?
He doesn't do porn.
Still, I mean, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth like that. You don't you don't call yourself Hardwick. Come on.
Yeah, but I love that because I mean, I use comedy for everything. It's like, oh, your dad just died. I'm gonna make some totally tasteless joke because that's how I cope with life.
I mean, I suppose a lot of comedians are emotionally damaged, right?
For sure.
That's what makes you funny, is because all of us are better people than you. That's what it is. And we like to see you flounder in your own fucking self-pity. There you go.
I've been watching the show called Ordinary Joe. I don't know if you've heard about it.
I don't think so.
Did you ever see that Gwyneth Paltrow movie back in the day? It's called Sliding Doors.
I don't think so.
Well, the premise of it is, so they start at one rift, and so in this one timeline, she makes it on the train, catches her boyfriend cheating on her. In the other rift, she misses the train, doesn't catch her boyfriend cheating on her, and it shows her life, how it would be going both directions. It was a really good movie. The only way I can explain this is kind of like that same kind of premise. So this guy just graduates college. He's late for his graduation.
I think I've seen like the previews or
Yeah.
something for it, and it just shows like all kinds of different ways his life
Yep,
would win.
there's 3 different things. In one, he's a nurse. In one, he's a rock star. And the other one, he is... shitty thing for you watching this is my favorite one. He's a New York police officer.
My question is, I think that leads people to believe that there's just like your life's probably going to turn out all right, regardless of what happens. Like you're either going to be a nurse, a rock star, or a cop, or you're going to be fucking homeless. How about that? Or you're going to get murdered. That could happen to you as well.
Life's not necessarily great in any of those, but I think his life is going the best way as the cop right now.
As opposed to picking cigarette butts out of the planters at Smith's. His life's probably pretty awesome in all of them. You know what I mean? Like, hey, guys, don't ever think that your life couldn't get shitty. You could wake up tomorrow and you could be homeless. How about that? You could wake up tomorrow and realize you got robbed and you're like you're having a really bad time. That could happen to you.
Yeah, there was 3 paths that he had to choose from. His family, his kind of on-again, off-again girlfriend, Jenny, and then this girl that he had just met at the graduation, Amy, but they kind of had a little bit of chemistry, so it kind of shows how each one would have went. And they all intertwine with the same people in all 3 situations.
Yeah,
so it's pretty cool.
In real life, you could start hanging out with the one chick, and then the chick you're with sees you hanging out with that one chick, and then she has you thrown in jail for rape. So guess what? That's real life, guys. That's what really happens. The movies aren't real, okay, guys? Think about that, okay?
I turned Anthony on to The Rock's rap debut.
Oh,
yesterday.
yeah, he turned me on to that. Oh, so bad.
I loved it. Fucking gave me goosebumps.
I
love
don't
it. It's so good.
understand. I didn't even know Tech 9 was still alive. And apparently he is, and he still thinks he's super good at rapping. Which, I mean, whatever. Like, you can... Whatever you do in the fucking privacy of your own shower is your own business, man. I don't care, but, like, you're gonna fucking let there's pictures of, like, a bull behind him and shit.
Yeah,
like, what are you doing, man? Like, just stick to lifting weights, all right? Yeah, we don't need you to do... I didn't even really listen to it. It's almost... It's like seeing a unicorn. Like, you probably couldn't describe what you saw after. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't listen to what The Rock was saying. I'm just like, this guy's fucking rapping now? What's happening here? And I'm just watching him do, like, weird rap dancing, which is just, like, making a lot of hand movements. And I'm like, just watching this spectacle go on, and I don't even know what he was talking about. That's why when you're like, oh, I loved it, I was like, how could you even listen to it? I'm just like, what the fuck is this? What's happening right now?
I'm not usually a fan of Joey Cool or King ISO, but I thought they were pretty good in it too.
See, I don't even know who the fuck they are. All right, I know Tech 9 and Dwayne the Rock. Are you listening to me, folks? Dwayne the Rock Johnson is now rapping. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Like I told Anthony, why not? That guy can do anything else.
I don't know. Bill Burr made a joke, if you guys like Bill Burr, about Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it was about him banging his maid. And he's like, yeah, the guy's been in the zone for fucking 30 years. Why would he think he couldn't hit that fucking layup? Like, why wouldn't he think he could bang some ugly maid that he pays and then get away with it? Of course he would think that. Like, he's been killing it for 30 years. Same thing applies with Rock. Like, why wouldn't he think he can rap? He's just been killing it for like fucking 25, 30 years. WWE, fucking movies, television. Like, why wouldn't he think he's a rap star now? I'll tell you he's fucking not. But I mean, I guess credit for the shot. Everybody's got to do something they suck at. I don't know. Johnny said the rap was good. You could go check it out. I don't know if you could even hear it over the ridiculousness of this giant, muscled up like The Rock. Fucking, and he's got a clear pump, like he just came out the gym, and then he's gonna start doing rap, like right now. Like, you're tired, sit down. Like, the guy's like fucking 60. What are we doing here?
It's called Face Off. If anybody wants to listen to it.
Oh yeah, he does the John Cena
Face
thing
off.
a couple times. So stupid. Absolutely ridiculous.
The only fighting news we have for this one, this is a story from a couple weeks ago, but we were off and then we did the comedy episode, so I didn't have a chance to use it. Paige VanZant says she loved to fight for Bellator. So she turned down Bellator to go to BKFC. She's got one fight left in BKFC under contract.
Let me tell you, nobody wants to fight for Bellator. People fight for Bellator because they're broke, and they realize it's like, well, all I've learned how to do my whole life is punch people. I guess it's McDonald's for me. And then they go fucking fight for Bellator. Or they start their own woman's self-defense gym. And, I mean, when you got two choices, I guess you fight for Bellator. You don't want to be teaching fucking kicks to the groin. Like, you don't want to be doing that.
I think Bellator would be pretty well off to stay away from her at this point. I think she's damaged goods.
I mean...
Especially with the whole, I wanted to die afterward. Well, do you want to be the promotion where Paige VanZant killed herself because she lost?
She's probably not going to do that. Most people are bluffing.
And I'm pretty sure she's going to keep losing because she hadn't won in
probably for sure
fucking 5 years.
Most people that like, I'll kill myself. Like, call your bluff. Like, come on, man. We live in Nevada. You could buy a gun. What are we talking about here? Like, I tried to kill myself. How hard? Come on. Like, you could buy a gun. Right, like there's pawn shops all over that'll literally, like, you can get a gun for like $100. Like, get the fuck out of here! You tried to kill yourself. You own a car. You didn't run into any buildings.
Or
fuck
off
you.
A cliff. Or...
Yeah, like you liar.
Well, her husband Austin Vanderford fights for Bellator, so she had this quote, super fucking cringy quote. I don't know how they're still together after this quote. I'd have told her to go fuck herself. She says, "That's always on the back of my mind. I would love for us to fight for the same organization," VanZant said on American Top Team's Punchin' In podcast. "I would love to fight for Bellator. They're treating him really well, especially now that he's fought his way up to a title. I feel like it was good that we weren't in the same organization because they couldn't build him up as a star by himself. He would be always kind of be in my shadow." Wow, that's a horribly fucking said statement. He would be always kind of be... It's hard to read. It's so fucked up. He would be always kind of be in my shadow, and I felt like now that I'm not with Bellator, he got to build himself up to a title shot all by himself.
Let me just take 1 second and say, any professional male fighter is not in the shadow of any female professional fighter. It's just not real. Like, I hate to be like a sexist, but men are better at fighting than women. They are. I hate to tell you. I'm not saying like, oh, fucking Nunes can't beat up some fucking dude in a bar. For sure she can. But that's not level playing fields, and these are different animals. You have to understand that Paige VanZant would get the shit kicked out of her by her husband. Regardless of who the fuck she is or who she's fought for, he would beat her the hell up. There's no world in which it would be like, oh, well, who knows? Maybe Paige VanZant is better than her husband at fighting, so he's just fighting under her name. Like, probably fucking not. Yeah. It's not real. That's ridiculous. Come the fuck on. And she sucks. She's not any good. She's also not any good.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And to have the fucking ego.
The fucking balls of this lady to be like, well, at least my husband gets to have his own career because I'm not fighting in his organization. Like, why don't you fight him? We'll see who's better. We'll see who's in whose shadow when he knocks you unconscious. I don't know.
Yeah, they could sign her and that could be their big fucking pay-per-view.
Well, I don't know what kind of relationship you have if you and your wife are knocking each other unconscious, but I'm just saying. I don't buy it. That was that whole thing with, like, when Ronda Rousey was big. Everybody was like, oh, man, she's so fucking tough. It doesn't even matter that she's a lady. She's so fucking... It's like... But really, put her in the fucking octagon with fucking Dominic Cruz, and he would beat the shit out of her. Like, it's not... Come on now.
And there was this big thing that, she armbarred this news reporter. Like,
neat.
Ooh.
He's a fucking news reporter.
Yeah.
So what the fuck are you talking about? Like... Dude, Bobby Flay, he outcooked this fucking this dump truck driver the other day. It wasn't even a competition. Like, no shit. What are you talking about? Again, yes, these like female fighters, yes, they're super trained. Yes, they are elite in their class. However, if you go to like your local fucking purple belt jiu-jitsu gym, those guys are gonna beat the shit out of that lady. Like, of course they are. What are you talking about? It doesn't come from a sexist standpoint. It's strictly from a bone density and muscle standpoint.
Physiological.
I mean, like, yeah. What are you talking about? You think it's a fight? A male fighter, that something can disengage in their brain, and it's like this is going to be a murder. You have to murder this guy. I got to murder this guy.
Yep.
Like, it's not. It's a different scenario. I don't know, and it's not just. I don't know. I feel like it almost sounds like, oh yeah, men are just tougher than women. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not, but almost 100% of the time, if you're in any situation, a dude is gonna beat up the chick. Like, it doesn't even matter. I'm not saying they're tougher. I'm saying they're better at fighting. Yeah, men have been fighting for longer. I don't know what to tell you, but yeah, women, you've only really been fighting for like a little while. Not even that long. And I'm not talking evolution. I'm just in general, professional fighting, get the fuck out of Dodge. I mean, women have been throwing punches for not that long. Men have been throwing punches for like ever.
Yeah.
It's in you. You grow up throwing fucking punches.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
It's odd. It's odd to say that, Paige VanZant. Here's a little fighting news. The fucking we're recording this on Saturday. Bet you guys didn't know. The Wilder fight is tonight.
Yeah.
Like to see Wilder fucking win that fight.
Yes, me too.
Fucking hate Tyson Fury.
I love Deontay Wilder.
And I can't stand him. I think he's a big fucking clown, a buffoon, if you will. And he takes credit for like a fucking mechanical problem with, like, the last fight, Deontay Wilder's ears got fucking rocked and ruptured an eardrum, so it made him all fucking off balance. He's all fucked up. You can totally tell when you're watching it. Mm-hmm. And fucking Tyson Fury's like, oh yeah, I kicked his ass. I'm so fucking. It's like, no, he had a mechanical failure with his machine. Like, I don't know if you get the. It's like when the dudes they're fucking rocking this guy in UFC and they go to take a step and their foot does that weird fucking thing and they can't hold themselves up anymore.
Yeah.
And then if the other dude were to be like, yeah, I fucked him up. Like, not really. He had a mechanical failure with his battle suit. That's not. You didn't win. I mean, you won, but you didn't win. Fuck you. And he took so much credit. He's like, I'm the fucking champion, this, that, and the other. It's just like, yeah, but you didn't really win. Like, you didn't knock him out. He's just kind of fucked up because his ear's fucked up. So I want to see if, basically, I was talking shit for no reason this whole time, or Tyson Fury was really talking shit this whole reason for no, you know. I feel like he's been bullshitting. We're going to find out tonight on Fox, or whatever.
Whatever the fuck it's on.
We're going to find out tonight.
All right, speaking of talking shit, we're done talking shit for this episode.
Nice short one for you.
We'll see you next week. New podcast starting every Tuesday at 8 a.m. or hear previous episodes anytime.
Come on back every week, see-sweet Poppy. I got what you need.
You can email us at who'stalkingsh@gmail.com. That's 3 H's.
That's it. Email me. I want to read your shit.
You can leave a voice message on Anchor and possibly be included in an upcoming episode. Tell us how much you like it or if you think it sucks.
Leave me a name and number after the beep.
Go to our Facebook page link on Anchor.
You know you like me.
You can also hear us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and many more.
You know me. I'm on all the platties, dawg.